What's up, YouTube? For today's video, with a full ABOMASNOW team. Samurai Yeet, this one is for you. So we've got 6 ABOMASNOW, and we got the ability Snow Warning and Soundproof. Now, obviously, ABOMASNOW is weak to a lot of things, and especially fire-type Pokemon, like Volcarona. Now, its stats aren't the greatest in the world. Its speed's really bad. Its other stats are just alright, but I'm going to be using 6 different ABOMASNOW sets, and I hope you enjoy. My first opponent had 6 Volcarona, so I was like, what's going to go on here? Like, what is going to happen in this battle? Then I noticed they only brought 1 Pokemon along. So, obviously, my opponent is pretty confident they're going to win with 1 Pokemon here. This is a battle against Lychee, and I'm thinking, okay, alright, I can't get swept. This is Pip Knight's channel. I do the sweeping, right? So, my first Pokemon is going to be ABOMASNOW number 1, and this is actually a King's Rock set. So, we got Icicle Sphere, Bullet Seed, Sword Dance, and Bulldoze. So, I'm going to be going for Bulldoze on Volcarona, trying to drop its speed. Now, unfortunately, it's going to be setting up a Quiver Dance turn 1, and I'm starting to quiver a little bit, I'm going to be honest with you. So I did pretty solid damage there when you think about it, and you know, it's got a speed drop, so it's good at least, I guess. Now the Volcarona has popped an Ember, and it's dropped ABOMASNOW in 1 hit. This is bad, people. I don't want to get swept by Ember, I really don't. So we're going to get some solid hail damage there. It's a start, right? The whole goal here is to beat the 1 ABOMASNOW. So we got ABOMASNOW number 69 here. This is my troll set. We got Sheer Cold, Aurora Veil, Worry Seed, I am worried, and Role Play. So now we got the Ember coming in hot here on the ABOMASNOW number 6, and it's dropped me in 1 shot. I couldn't even set the Aurora Veil up, which is bad. Very bad. Now, I'm going to get some more hail damage here on Volcarona. I guess that's better than nothing. And now I'm going to bring in ABOMASNOW. Now, this is ABOMASNOW number 5. And we've got Weather Ball, Powder Snow, Mud Slap, and Magical Leaf. A magical lineup of moves right there. Here comes the Ember from Volcarona. And it's dropped me in 1 shot too. This is an absolute disaster. The only thing I'm thinking of, I'm trying to count out the turns of the hail, because some of them have got Snow Warning and some of them have got Soundproof. Next Pokemon is ABOMASNOW number 3. And this is a Grassy Glide Ice Shard set. We got a little bit of a Ninetale and an Outrage there, so like, let's go for the Ice Shard. I'm going to get some quality damage here. So I got quality damage, but the problem was, right, Volcarona is going to have a Citrus Berry, and it's going to munch on that berry and get a lot of its health back. So there goes my plan for getting, you know, it almost below half health. Here comes another Ember, and ABOMASNOW number 3 is going to get 1 shot. So my fingers, like, these are my options. Hit the run button, Salty DC, like Desperation Dynamax, or you know, I got to make something happen. So the hail has run out, and in comes ABOMASNOW number 4. So I'm saving it for this Snow Warning again. So I've got the Volcarona right where I want it, right? So I've got that hail flowing. This has got Blizzard, Giga Drain, Water Pulse, and Earth Power. I've gone for Water Pulse here, and Volcarona's going to be going for another Ember, and that's taken up my bulky special attacking ABOMASNOW 1 shot. Here it is, people. This is my last Pokemon. I've been waiting for this moment because I needed Volcarona to take a little bit of damage, right? And it has. Now we're going to go into ABOMASNOW number 2. Now, the coast is clear here. I've got on this one, Wood Hammer, Earthquake, Avalanche, and Focus Punch. I can go for Dynamax, Max Quake. This is 130 base power, and it is, it is going to raise up my special defense by 1 stage too. Now, the item on this ABOMASNOW is Ochre Berry. Now, the reason why I didn't send this in a little bit earlier, because I wanted to make sure I could take the Volcarona out in 1 hit, right? Otherwise, you know, all the other ones are going to be absolutely, like, destroyed. Like, you just seen that happen, right? So we're going to go into Dynamax ABOMASNOW here. It's time, people. It's time. This is going to be the probably the deciding turn here. See if we can take this thing out. Here comes the Ember. ABOMASNOW is going to munch on that Ochre Berry. Like, look at the damage that it did to me. Still, it's still like that. Still did a lot of damage. So probably after I didn't Dynamax, it would have done 3/4. Here comes the Max Quake here. Now that I've lost my Ochre Berry, but it still wasn't enough to take out the Volcarona. I'm like, oh no, this is bad. At least I got a special defense drop. That was something. Volcarona is going to get here spanked by the hail there. I was like, okay, I'm going to go for a disrespect to Max Knuckle here. Here comes the Ember, and ABOMASNOW has lived the Ember, but I got roasted by it, and I'm going to finish the Volcarona off with a Max Knuckle. And this is a day they almost got a Volcarona Ember sweep against Pip Knight. But man, that was really close there. Would a Max Flare have taken him out? No, on the very first hit. It actually did around 75% damage, but wow, what a crazy battle there. Hope you enjoyed it, people. I mean, I almost got swept there, people, and by Ember as well. So if the video doesn't get a like after that, I don't know what will. Next battle, this one is against Ty, and we have we've got a Haunter lead here. Very, very interesting. If you do like ABOMASNOW and Snova as well, let me know on the, let me snow in the comment section. I'd really liked it. That was really bad. I actually sort of miss Mega ABOMASNOW. That would have been handy to have. So first Pokemon's going to be Haunter. Now, I've got this ABOMASNOW number 1 here. It's a King's Rock set, max speed, max attack with Icicle Sphere. I'm thinking I might be able to get like a one-hit KO with Icicle Sphere. So I went for the Ice Sphere, and Haunter's going to outspeed me, which really didn't surprise me all that much, and it's going to go self-destruct. This is a disaster. ABOMASNOW hangs on by a thread, and Haunter is going to faint. Now, the EVs on this set, this was a sweeping one, so it wasn't bulky. Jolly Nature, max speed, and max attack with the King's Rock and Snow Warning. Out comes... Why? Weird. That is a bit weird. I'm not sure. This is a theme team. Let me know. Let me snow. And now ABOMASNOW could do some serious damage. Yeah, I outsped with Bullet Seed. I'm like, damn, must have been Jolly Nature. You know what I'm saying? So I got a very nice, a Jolly Bullet Seed off. I was very happy about this. And Mamoswine's going to get hit a couple of times there. It's also a shiny one too. It's like a lighter brown color. I don't know if I like that very much. Anyway, so I got a good quality 4 hits in there, and I got a flinch. I was like, yes, I could do this. And then the Mamoswine had Ice Shot. That was cruel. That's like dangling a carrot in front of someone and then taking that carrot away really quickly, or just eating in front of their face. Next Pokemon is ABOMASNOW number 4. And this is my Blizzard Giga Drain Water Pulse set. Blizzard, it's going to be a mixed Mamoswine. So interesting how I think that might have been... Is that Iron Ball or something? I don't know how. I guess it had no EVs and speed compared to my other one, because you know how slow ABOMASNOW is. So that's the end of Mamoswine. I took it out with a Water Pulse. Next Pokemon's going to be Iron Man. Now, Iron Man is not going to like a lot of my moves. It's going to outspeed me and go for a Shadow Ball. Now, the EVs on this Blizzard one, so this had Icy Rock as the item, Blizzard, Giga Drain, Water Pulse, Earth Power, Max Health, and Max Special Attack, Modest Nature. So that's going to be the end of the Iron Man there, and the Hail is now going to stop. Now, out of this whole team, I ran only 2 with Soundproof, because I wanted the Hail to fall most of the time. So out comes Whimsicott. Like, this is actually a really, really threatening Pokemon. It's going to go for a Hurricane and blow ABOMASNOW. ABOMASNOW, not ABOMASNOW. That's actually a pretty good set for a Rest Sleep Talk one with, or just a Rest one with Snore out of this battle. Next is ABOMASNOW number 3 here. We're going to set that Snow. Now, this is the Grassy Glide, Ice Shot, Iron Tail Outrage set. We got Terrain Extender as the item. Say I went for a Dynamax ABOMASNOW, you know, got the grass up. I could go for the Grassy Glide. That'd be pretty nice. However, I went for the Iron Tail in this situation. Now, Whimsicott is going to have Cotton Gun. Like, come on. So, Iron Tail, it does nothing. I'm like, man, this is really, really bad. So now the Whimsicott's going to have a red card, and it's going to get rid of my ABOMASNOW. This is a disaster of a battle so far. Next Pokemon is ABOMASNOW 69. Now, it's like, okay, something has to happen here. I'm going to show you the greatest set in ABOMASNOW history. If you're really looking for a good ABOMASNOW set, I got you covered. So we got Sheer Cold, Aurora Veil, Worry Seed, and Roleplay. I know you're thinking what's going on with the set, but let me tell you. So what we're going to do first, it's hailing at the moment, so it's hail. I'm going to set up the veil, right, before I fail, right, and we've got this going. So now we've got all those things happening. I'm going to be a little bit more bulkier, and I've got this Hurricane hitting me pretty hard here, right? After the veil, it's like, you know, a 6-hit KO. It's pretty nice, and the Sheer Cold is going to go on by. So it's got no other attacks than Sheer Cold. Now, this set, what I want to do, right, is I'm going to go for a Worry Seed on the opponent and give them Insomnia. So you can get rid of abilities, then you can go Roleplay and give your ABOMASNOW Insomnia. So, you know, that way it will never go to sleep to Sleep Powder and Sport. You know, really exciting set there. Greatest useless set in the world. So I'm going to hit by like a 69 million Hurricanes. The item on this is the Sisters Brew, so I can allow myself to, you know, do those 2 amazing moves there. Plus, you know, getting rid of an annoying ability is kind of nice with Worry Seed too. So I finally landed the Sheer Cold, and that is the end of Whimsicott. Thank goodness. That was very, very bad there. It's interesting with the Veil up, how much more bulky a Pokemon can be. Next Pokemon is going to be Adamant Toy. a tortoise, and it's a Caracosta. So I'm going to go for worry seat. I'm like, this thing's got sturdy, I bet ya. So putting the worry seat on the Caracosta, I've got no worries, but it's got solid rock. I'm like, dang it. So now it's going to go for a meteor beam here. It's a special Caracosta, and no doubt, I'm sure it's got a juicy little power herb on there, which will activate right away and be firing straight into a Abomasnow there. I'd love to have a Abomasnow Christmas tree, right? That'd be cool. It just sits in your house in the month of December, you know? You just feed it food and stuff like that, and then, it just walks out of the house and, comes back next year. That'd be cool. So now we got a Dynamax Caracosta here. I'm guessing they're going to be setting the sand up and hitting me for some very, very powerful rock type moves. Now the Veil has also run out as well. So it didn't last for very long. I didn't have any items to extend it, so I had a Scissor Spray. I mean, you could most definitely run that. I guess this scene, the biggest things you had to worry about were fire. You had I guess it's an ice type, right? Ice and grass. You're looking at a lot of weaknesses with those two types. So here comes Stonejenner's cousin there, and that's gonna squash Abomasnow 6. It did a pretty good job though, Abomasnow 6. It came in clutch there, took out the Whimsicott, set the Veil up now. So now we got the sand flowing here, which is definitely not what I want for a Abomasnow team. We need some snow. We don't want some sand. So we're going to go to Abomasnow number 5. This one wasn't called number 5 because I went through nicknaming the numbers, and I think I got a phone call during that time, and I was just like, oh, whatever, and I forgot about it. So here comes Magical Leaf. He wasn't very magical in terms of damage, though, and I should have gone for Powder Snow, people. I should have gone for the Freeze Axe. Here comes Stonejenner's cousin again there, and that's going to hit Abomasnow very hard, and it's going to drop me. So this is very, very bad here. I have to, something has to happen here. So what's going to go on here? We're going to go into Abomasnow number 2. This is the Woodhammer Earthquake set. So I've got Woodhammer, which will do a lot of damage. However, it will do a lot of recall damage to me as well. So I decided what I can do here. I think I might get... I could definitely get outsped here. I've got max health and max attack Adamant Nature. And I probably can go for Dynamax, live the attack. If I live it, I can go for max Overgrowth. That'll put the grassy terrain on the field as well. So I'm going to need that probably extra bit of base power to take out Caracosta. And now Caracosta does have solid rock, because remember we got rid of it and we gave it Insomnia. So, it's definitely going to be going down there like a sack of potatoes. So go for max Overgrowth, outspeeding Caracosta, which is excellent. And it's going to get attacked by the mushrooms, and it's fainted, which is brilliant. So that's the end of their Dynamax Pokemon as well. I still don't know what team this is. I'm trying to think. If you can guess what this team is, or you know what it is, leave it below, of course, in the comment section of the video. I quite like doing these 6 Pokemon teams. It's always interesting trying to make, 6 fun movesets and then trying to work around their weaknesses, So getting some more healing back there from the grassy terrain. Next Pokemon is going to be Persian. It's also the last Pokemon too. So I am in Dynamax. I was like, well, I might as well go for the Max Knuckle here, coming off Focus Punch. So I got given literal scum, being the Black Sludge, and my item, this is the Ockerberry set. This is the MVP of the first battle, It's coming back for some more action then. So I'm punching that Persian there. It obviously has Fur Coat, because it takes out, it takes it pretty nicely. Fur Coat's a cool ability. So it's going to get hit by the Sandstorm, and wait, we're both going to get hit by the Sandstorm, then we're both going to get healed by the grassy terrain that is freely flowing on the field. So I can go for any attacking move here, right? Oh, I'm going to get some more, I'm going to get some damage from the Black Sludge. Look at all the animations, that's crazy. Better use that as a timer in the battle, right, Game Freak? So anyway, we're going to go for the Max Hailstorm here. Let's finish off this pussy, and that is going to be enough to take it out there in one shot. And that is the end of the second battle. Hope you enjoyed it, people. I guess I got a little bit of revenge there with my Abomasnow. It almost got, that first battle, they got absolutely blitzed by Ember. That was very, very cruel. Let's get on to the third and final battle of this video. I forgot to say we got 3 battles. Maybe I didn't forget. Anyway, if I didn't, here we are. So this is a battle against, I think this is Lord Alzorn, and apologize if that's the wrong username there. And the first, this is actually a theme team as well. You should be able to guess this one. It might be coming out in a few days, and well, a little bit more than a few days. And we got a Diglett lead here. So I've got Abomasnow number 1. Let's get that Salt Falling. So Diglett's pretty bulky, so I need to hit it with my hardest move, being Icicle Sphere. So Diglett is going to be setting up Stealth Rock once again too. This team is really, really weak to Stealth Rock. Every time you swap one of these in, is spam. So the first Icicle Sphere takes it down to its Focus Sash. It's like, man, I thought for a second it lived on 1 health there, because I was looking at the battle, that I looked back and I didn't see a sash animation. I'm like, come on, this can't happen to me. Next Pokemon to come out here is going to be Farlings. So I was like, oh, fighting type Pokemon. This is bad. So Farlings is going to swap in there and go for a no retreat, getting a handy boost on every single one of its stats. So this thing is going to be faster than me and bulkier, right? So with this Abomasnow set, you're probably thinking, why are you running a flinching set on Abomasnow for? It's very, very slow. It's a good question. So Bulldoze has the ability to drop speed. So say you come across an opponent that's slower. So you go for a Bulldoze. Sometimes you might need to go for a second one, and then you can start spamming your multi-hitting moves. So it's not the greatest against fast Pokemon, but at least it has some sort of way to drop their speed to get the set going there. So I'm trying to get as much damage on this Farlings as possible. Like after that no retreat was really bulky, and it didn't really help that I only hit it like 2 times as well. So it's kind of mean. So it's going to be a special set here. Here comes the Focus Mist, and I must say I'm getting some first battle vibes from this Farling. So that's the end of Abomasnow number 1. I've still got 5 in the back. It's all good. I'm getting some quality hail damage as well. It's a sad day when you got to rely on hail damage to take out the Pokemon. So I'm going to take some nasty Stealth Rock damage. Now, I'm not messing around here. This is a Desperation Dynamax again. Not even going to sugarcoat it. We're going to try and get rid of this Farlings right now. What Abomasnow is this? I think this was Abomasnow. Well, what I can tell you what, it wasn't Abomasnow number 6 because that's my sheer cold set. So I'd say this was my. This is actually the set that I did last time. So Focus Miss is going to miss. There you go. Of course, it misses when I Dynamax my Pokemon. I'm going to go for the Max Hailstorm there, and that is the end of Farling. So I could have saved my Dynamax there that I know I missed, but you never know with Focus Miss. Sometimes it lands, sometimes it doesn't. Next Pokemon to come out here is going to be Yamper. So Yamper, let's just go for a Max Quake and get rid of this one. So Max Quake is the Earthquake, and this Yamper, it was a bulky Everlight set. It actually lived. I was like, man, that's very nice. So it must have been something like Max Health, Max Defense. We of course with Everlight, and now it's going to go for Nuzzle. So I'm like, okay, it's going to probably be a pain in the butt set, paralyze me. Possibly. I don't know, Attract or something like that, and then it's got Rest. I'm like, oh, here we go again. So it can't be a Pimnite video without a Rest set, right? So Yamper has closed its eyes there. It's had a long day of running around, chasing bones, eating things like that, digging holes, all that sort of things. So go for the Max Overgrowth on the Fido again. I'm just going to say it, and that's excellent damage. So I can finish it off there. Only on Pimnite's channel will you celebrate taking out a Yamper in a children's game of Pokemon. These things happen, people. So we got some grass on the battlefield here. We're going to get healed up a little bit. So, Fido's going to get a little bit of heal, and so is Abomasnow number 4. Actually, this is my special set. That was Giga Drain and Earthbound, not Woodhammer and Earthquake. My bad there. It's pretty hard to see. So now this is like, I guess it's more of a special defensive set than defensive set, judging on the damage that I did to Yamper. So Yamper's actually going to be a sleepy. It doesn't have sleep talk, so it only. I wonder what the strategy for that set is. So I went for the Giga Drain, and that is going to be enough to take out Yamper. So no sleep talk there. Very, very curious. Maybe my opponent, if they watch this video, can tell us what the amazing Yamper set was. Next Pokemon to come in here is going to be Doublade. Like, okay, I wonder what sort of set we got going here. It's a Fury Cutter No Guard set. Oh, no, this is bad. Because my Abomasnow, right, I went for Earthbound. I'm like, okay, this should do some quality damage. And it didn't take it out. It somehow just lived there. So I'm like, oh, that sucks. Because now, right, the second Fury Cutter is going to do a fair bit of damage. And if this thing can outspeed my other Abomasnow, it's not like I can swap either because it's not going to miss. I was like, okay, I'll just land and hit this turn. I'll live, right? And then I got paralyzed. I'm like, oh, no, here we go again. Here's another sweep. So we got the Hone Edge using Fury Cutter. Obviously, Abomasnow number 4 is not going to live. There's no point swapping because of Stealth Rock. And I'll be literally swapping into another Fury Cutter. So bye-bye Abomasnow number 4. I've got to figure a way to get around this. I've Dynamax already. It's like, okay, when in doubt, sending Abomasnow number 6. I was like, if I can outspeed or live this, I can go for a Sheer Cold, and since the Doublade's got no guard, that means Sheer Cold's going to land on the first hit. I outsped and I landed the Sheer Cold, obviously, and the Doublade is going to faint there. Well, that was beautiful. Don't you love it when the opponent's got a no guard ability and you can slide them straight away with the one-hit KO move? Next Pokemon's going to be Wailord. I was like, okay, well, this shouldn't be too threatening. I've got 6 grass-type Pokemon. Now Wailord's gone for a defense skill. I'm like, okay, they're making themselves very bulky. Fair enough. Now with this set, I went for the worry set. Like, let's see what Nature's got. Let's give it Insomnia in case, like, you never know, it might be a rest, sleep, talk set there. We're going to get rid of pressure. Okay, very nice. Even though we didn't see that come out at the start. So, regardless there, I can now go for a role play and give myself Insomnia. And it's going to be a rollout Wailord. Now, I was like, okay, I thought with this set too, I could give ABOMASNOW another ability. Like, I could give it Snow Warning, Soundproof, and have Insomnia at the same time. So, if you ever want to give your Pokemon Insomnia, I've just showed you how to do it there. Pretty cool. I really like moves like role play, and Worry Seed's cool as well. I like moves though, that makes things interesting. Speaking of interesting, this Wailord is going to be getting a lot of rollouts up here. My Sheer Cold Miss is like, dang, this really sucks. So now Wailord's going to be able to fake me this turn. It was actually a speed tie all along. I was like, oh, that would have been really good to land that Sheer Cold before I fainted. And yeah, Wailord is now on its, that's the third or fourth rollout. So that's bad. So the hail is going to stop now. I have to get rid of this Wailord now. So we're going to go into ABOMASNOW number 5, which isn't actually number 5, but is. I'm going to take some Stealth Rock damage here, and I'm going to go for a Magical Leaf here, and Magical Leaf does not take it out. Unfortunately, now I'm going to get hit by the full force of rollout, I believe. Yeah, it's not looking pretty, people. So that's the end of ABOMASNOW number 4. So I've got 2 ABOMASNOW left and 2 more Pokemon to deal with. So I'm going to go to ABOMASNOW number 3 here. This is the physical set with Grassy Glide. Ice Shard's not going to be quite enough to take it out here. So I'm going to have to go for a grass move. So this is going to be a speed tie as well, by the way. And that was the end of Wailord, which is good. I'm glad I didn't lose the speed tie. So now we've only got 1 more Pokemon left. And we got Belly Bolt. Belly Bolt, very nice. Actually sort of looks like it when you think about it. Now, I'm going to swap ABOMASNOW number 3 out here and go into ABOMASNOW number 2. So this one's got Woodhammer. I was like, this is probably going to be their Dynamax Pokemon. What I can do here, they'll probably Dynamax. I can live whatever move they use and just finish it with a powerful Woodhammer. You know, I've still got that other ABOMASNOW in the back there if I need it to. But that should be, you know, more than enough to do the job there. I might take some nasty recall from it, but you should be fine, right? So Dynamax, you never, this is a Pokemon like Palpito. You hardly ever see this Pokemon used there for even Dynamax. So this could be the first time you've ever seen a Dynamax. So here it comes here, Max Ooze, and that does a fair bit of damage. Like, okay, fair enough. I could outspeed this and go for the Woodhammer. This will do like tons and tons of damage, right? So it's going to get hit by the hail there, doing a little bit of extra damage, which is nice. And it's going to outspeed my ABOMASNOW. Oh dear. So that's the end of ABOMASNOW number 2. I'm like, oh, I've only got 1 ABOMASNOW left. This is bad. I'm really hoping this can outspeed it there too. I don't know whether this has got any speed EVs at all. I mean, it's not really what you call a fast Pokemon, but I don't know what the speed EVs even were on it. So ABOMASNOW number 3 is my last Pokemon. I've got Grassy Glide, and that's about it, but it's going to outspeed me with a Max Ooze, and I know that's going to fate me, and ABOMASNOW 3 is done. What I should have probably done there is keep the other ABOMASNOW and then try to swap my other one with Woodhammer, but either way, it would have been very close. Hope you enjoyed the ABOMASNOW team, people. First battle did happen. Peace.